How to Stop Caring About What People Say. A powerful story of wisdom and self-awareness. In a quiet, faraway village, a father and his son lived a simple life. One day, they decided to journey to a distant land, taking their donkey along for the trip. They packed their belongings and set out, ready to cross paths, mountains, valleys, and deserts. At the beginning of the journey, the father allowed his son to ride the donkey while he himself walked barefoot under the blazing sun. As they entered the first town, the townspeople began to stare and whisper. One man said loudly, "What a shame. Look at that young boy riding comfortably while his old father walks in the scorching sun. Has he no respect or decency?" Hearing this, the father and son felt embarrassed. The boy immediately dismounted and requested his father to ride the donkey while he would walk instead. When they reached the second town, more voices rose in criticism. Someone said, "What kind of selfish father is this? Sitting at ease on the donkey while his poor son walks with blistered feet. True parents sacrifice for their children, this one burdens his." Feeling ashamed once again, the father got off the donkey too, and now both of them continued the journey on foot. As they entered the third town, laughter rang through the air. "How ridiculous!" someone exclaimed. "They have a donkey, and yet they're both walking? Why even bring a donkey if you're not going to ride it?" The father and son exchanged glances, said nothing, and both climbed onto the donkey. But peace still eluded them. In the fourth town, more judgment awaited. A man shouted, "What cruelty! Both of them riding on that poor, helpless animal? Show some compassion, for heaven's sake." Now they were left with no apparent solution. They got off the donkey again. The only thing left was to carry the donkey themselves, but how absurd would that look? As they walked on, they came across a wise old sage, sitting peacefully under a tree at the edge of the village. They greeted him respectfully and shared their entire journey, explaining how they tried to adjust at every step to please people, but each time they were only met with new criticisms. The sage smiled gently and said, "My dear children, you can never silence the voices of the world. This world is such that everyone believes they know best. If you live to please others, you will lose your own peace and happiness. The secret to life is simple. Do what brings peace to your conscience. People's opinions will constantly change, but if you remain honest with yourself, that is your true success." This story teaches us a profound truth. You cannot please everyone. Your silence may offend some, your words may annoy others. Your peace may be seen as coldness, your kindness as weakness. If you keep changing yourself to fit others' expectations, eventually you'll lose your own identity. There will always be someone ready to judge you no matter what you do. But if you follow your heart, listen to your inner voice, and walk your own path, not only will you find peace, you will find purpose. Remember, criticism is often the first sign of growth. People criticize only when you do something different, something better. So, always believe in yourself. Walk your own path. And know this, you cannot please everyone, but you can always be true to yourself. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more inspiring tales, subscribe to our channel, Inspiro Stories.